the mission. Family on the mission. We on the mission. Family on the mission. Yo, what's up? This your boy Money G on the Fan Mission Podcast. Oh boy, and we got a special guest today, hey. And don't forget to share, like, give us some subscribe to our channel so you won't miss another video. But let's get right to it. Man, we're gonna bring you in, and man, you introduce yourself, man.
Man, it's your boy Uncle Beats in the street, like white lines on the corner, like a stop sign. If you can't find me, I'm in your baby mama inbox, man. Hey, big head, what's cracking?
That boy said, "Hey, big head." Hey, that's what's going. Hey, man, we're gonna get right to it, man. You know what I want to know is, man, why they call you Uncle Beats?
Man, I'm glad you asked that. First, I'm gonna put my mask down. I was wearing my mask today, honoring K Slay, because he died of COVID related symptoms, and I had that thing, and it almost took me out. So I just want people to remember that it's real. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to him. Now they call me Uncle Beats, man. People think Beats came from making beats, and it didn't. Beats came from, I'm not the best fighter, but if me and you got into it, I'm gonna bust out your windows. I'm gonna fly your mama's tires. It's gonna keep going. It ain't just gonna be no fight. Like, somebody gonna have to move until you come tell my mama and daddy or my brothers, like, hey man, tell your brother, man, it ain't that serious. So it's just like, oh, he just think he gonna beat somebody at everything. So that's really where my name Beats came from.
So
Uncle. They just start calling me that. That's the title I didn't even want, because I felt like it was aging me. But people just started calling me that. So I just like, oh well, I might as well just let it stick. I'm like, I don't know how I'm 30 years old and call niggas uncle, but I just let it stick.
Hey, but you know what? That's how it be, because man. So tell people where you from, man.
Man, I'm from a small little area in Chicago called Englewood on the south side. I grew up I lived on 56 in Winchester with my parents. Winchester, I hung on Damon, but I did most of my time on 55th and Bishop on my grandmama's block.
Okay. So growing up in the Chi, man, we tend to grow up a little fast. So they call us Unc or Big Homie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how it be. It been like that since we was kids and shit.
Pretty much.
So, hey, so man, I was wondering. I'm like, hey, man, I ain't never seen nobody ask you this question. So the question is, how the hell you end up in Peoria?
Man, I came to Peoria to promote shows.
To promote shows?
I think it was like with Twister. Yeah, I just came to promote shows. And then at the time, matter of fact, Deli Dale sent me and our ex-partner Tad that I used to have. He sent us down to do the promo, like putting the flyers out, hanging up the posters. And at the time, we was on Bootleg DVD Kings in Chicago.
Okay.
So we was taking that everywhere we went with us. So we come to Peoria, we selling them 3 for $10 in Chicago. We in Peoria, I sell a dude a movie. He give me $10 and he walks off. I'm like, what? Like, you don't want his change? So then once we realized that they was paying $10 for him still, we're like, oh man, we can come down here and do 3 for $20. And man, honestly, man, I could say it now. I made more bootleg and DVDs than I ever did selling drugs. I'm talking about, like, it sounds unbelievable, but it's the truth. Like, I was checking about easily $5,000 a week just sitting in the house burning DVDs out of Peoria. Then I started bringing my homies down, putting them on the DVD list, like I'm passing out the packs of them things. You know what I'm saying? We was selling DVDs and we just got all the way on, man. Straight up.
Damn, that's crazy. Because most of the time, motherfuckers be like, man, I came down here because I was in the work release center.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, I came down there and shit, young thugging, following some ass or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
But
no,
yeah,
the women was fun. The women is
yeah,
fun. I'm in Peoria now, dog. So
yeah.
what a lot of people don't know, I'm gonna say it on your podcast because you know me and you go way back. I got into real estate in Peoria too.
Mm,
The
okay.
Peoria, like right now, Peoria is the best place in America to buy a home.
Yep.
So I've been making a lot of legit money off of real estate out of Peoria too. So
Okay. Well,
I'm all over.
I'm gonna have to link you up with one of my guys. You know what I'm saying, on that same page.
He's a smart man if he on that page.
Yep. Very smart man.
Even though Peoria indicted me and all type of stuff, but
I
uh,
mean,
I'm here. I'm still
yeah,
here. You
yeah.
know,
They do the most at time, but it's all good
that's when they found out every black dude don't have to be selling drugs.
on the
You know,
rail. Hey,
I
is I'm cutting in and out?
nah, you perfect, man. I've been doing this with other people. They stuff be all choppy. Yours
I
perfect. Yours big
okay.
dog status.
Yeah, I'm just making sure because I don't, you know what I'm saying. I watched one of your interviews or something, and something I don't know what it was. I was like,
I
damn.
I noticed that.
Yeah. So yeah, I was just making sure the clarity good. But yeah. So you came down and to I often say Minnesota, man. That's where I met you. That's where I met one of your homies at.
Which one?
Short body.
That's my brother.
Yeah, man. I met
Yeah,
him down in Minnesota. So we linked up, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been chopping it up. You know what I'm
my
saying? That's
brother
my
right
nigga.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
good people.
So
Good
you
people.
yeah, I say, man, I said that's crazy. So I've been seeing y'all doing videos. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, that's what's up.
hard working dude, man. Hard working.
Man.
He gonna be real big for us over with, man, because he just a hard worker, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him. Um, so you say you came down in Peoria and you was just hustling CDs and you don't know this, but you was one of the motherfuckers that first one motherfucker let me rock the mic on the motherfucking stage.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes I be mad at you, man.
Why?
It's like, man, you was one of the coldest, man. You still, I mean, it's still never too late. And just remember, I tell people this all the time. When God give you a gift to do something and you don't use it, He probably gonna slow down on steady handing out them gifts, man.
Yeah,
But
man.
man, you one of the coldest, man. I still remember. I remember because you know back when you was down there, I was putting my crew to get my guys was coming, so we was
Mm-hmm.
getting back. I remember we was listening to y'all, you and ball stuff, and y'all just going off talking about do you like you wear your boxers backwards, wear your sister's drawers or something like that. I'm like, these dudes is stupid, man. Man, you was
Hey,
hard though, dog. Hard.
hey, man, I appreciate that, man.
And you had the money to back it up too. You
Yeah,
had the
yeah,
bag, you had the bag to back it up, man. I loved I don't I still don't know how like that fight at the club that night when niggas knocked me out. I
man,
still don't see you was in it, so you know more. I still don't even remember what happened. I just know
man,
I got to look beside myself. That's at least that's what my cousin Rick
man,
tried. But I think I
man.
was innocent. You was
Hey,
there. Could you
hey,
tell this story? So what
hey,
you seen
man.
of it? What
Hey,
did you?
first I want to apologize, man. We was out of our body, like we was drunk as hell, right?
Right.
So I remember this. What I remember, right? I don't even drink, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't even drink. My nigga, he get out of his jail. He happened to get out of jail. We had a show, so I'm like, bro, we
the
down here
big
doing the
dude,
show.
right? The
Now,
big dude.
my yeah, you know what I'm saying. He gets out of jail. I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying. We down here rocking the mic. He like, nigga, I'm finna pull up, nigga. We got the guys with us. We finna pull up.
Right.
So they pulled up. We in there. We buying shots for everybody in the club. We buying shots. We turn
Yeah.
up. I'm giving you money. I don't even know what I gave. I gave you the money to get the mic. You like, nigga, why you give me money? I'm like, yeah, nigga, you good looking out there.
Dog,
I'm like,
you bought all the
hey,
bottles. Dude
hey, I
ain't know
say,
what to do. He was like,
hey, I say, yeah, man, we was turned
yeah.
up, and I don't know what happened. All I know, I was drunk as hell, and man, niggas was fighting. I was drunk as hell, and I think I hit you, bro. I think I knocked you out, man.
Somebody with a bottle though. It was a
Oh,
bottle.
it was no, bro. I was drunk. This all I remember. Motherfuckers told me. Motherfuckers say, bro, you was just swinging, and
Right.
you hit beats, bro, and you knocked him out. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, that's the same nigga that put me on stage. I say, damn, I feel bad as hell. I'm like, that's bogus.
No,
They
nigga.
like,
A
they.
motherfucker hit me with a bottle because I had
Oh,
a
well, I ain't.
bottle. I
Oh
had
no,
a-
no, it wasn't in the head and shit. And then I was like, but I
now
don't
you
know
could
what.
have hit me. You could have hit me when we was fighting.
Yeah, we was
That
outside.
everybody was fighting.
Everybody was fighting. And bro, I was so drunk. They say, man, money, your ass was so drunk. That nigga said, back the fuck up, nigga. I know karate. I say, bro, I don't know no motherfucking karate.
What you said?
I say, boy, I was out. Then, bro, so I get my niggas in the car. I'm telling Ball, now come on, Ball around the corner smoking the square, doing some shit.
Right.
His girl fighting, all kind. It was just crazy. It was chaos.
Yeah, his girl was fighting. See,
Bro,
that's when I got hit. That's when now see, I remember that part. Now let me tell
yep,
you. Now at the end of the day, y'all was my guys.
yeah.
The other dudes, I didn't know them.
Yeah,
So
them was
what
my guys.
right. What I remember happening, they got into it with a dude in the club, which was one of my guys just from pure all the rappers. I treat the rappers like family. So they
Right.
want to beat them up
Well, I ain't gonna say them my guys. That one of them was my guys, and they was from
with his
Bloomington.
guys.
Yeah, it was his guys.
Right.
So it was a whole bullshit.
I didn't want they wanted to beat him up. I'm like, man, I'm not finna let this nigga and his wife get jumped. So I sent them out the back. I snuck them out the back door. So now when the shit is over, the dude's like, send the nigga out.
Right.
And I'm like, the nigga gone. So I ain't gonna put the security guard name out there. But I hear him pleading with the niggas to leave. And he like, come on, man. We all folks. And I'm like,
Oh,
nigga, don't be motherfucking vouching for me, nigga. If I want to motherfucking leave, nigga, I'm coming out of this bitch, nigga. Ain't no
right.
motherfucker gonna do nothing. So my cousin Rick swear I threw the first punch. But I remember a light-skinned dude pushing me. Then I took off on him, and me and him was fighting. And then I remember hitting him, and he was just holding me, and I couldn't get the nigga off of me and shit. So I told my cousin, I'm gonna get this nigga, man. And when he got in it, all hell broke loose. Women, men, and children was fighting.
Man.
Motherfuckers was just punching them. So you could have hit me with all the melee going on, because I definitely was getting hit. I was hitting and getting hit. But this is when it got crazy. I seen my homeboy punch Ball Girl.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, oh no, man, we not finna be doing this.
Hey, I just looked back and she was on the ground.
Right.
And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like,
My
girl,
homie
get your ass up.
My homie knocked her out, and he was like squaring off with Ball, and he swung on Ball. I'm like, hey, what the hell is we doing? Like, this thing went too far. And when I'm doing that, boom! Nigga hit me with the bottle, knocked me. Because everybody told me they thought I got shot because of the noise and shit. So, nigga hit me with the bottle. I woke up in the ambulance, and people so fucking crazy because it didn't come back to me to like about a week later what happened. But I'm telling my eyes and my girl, like, yeah, so how do we get home? She's like, nigga, you drove us home. I'm like, I drove us home. I'm like, I don't remember shit. But
bro, this all I remember. Motherfucker was like, because they was like, man, bro, man, you hit beats, bro.
Right.
And that nigga had to go to the hospital. And I was like, damn, I felt bad. And then the motherfucking girl was calling me like, whoa. And I'm like trying to explain to her, like, man, we was all fucked up. She's like, fuck that, we gonna kill your ass. I'm like, oh
yeah.
man. I'm like, bro. And the crazy part was I was telling Ball, I said, bro, I don't even do clubs, bro.
Right.
I was like, I don't even do clubs. I don't drink. I don't dance. I don't do none of that shit, bro. He like, please. I stay way out in Dunlap. He like,
Right.
please come to this motherfucking club. I say, fuck it. I'm gonna slide down it. And I went to jail that night.
I
I said, let me get
remember.
up out of here. Let me get up out of here, man. And man, I was on a high speed chase with the police, man, on the
I,
highway.
because I think I called you. I think I talked to you. I
Yep.
think I was like, hey man, it ain't gotta be that. I think I told I was like, hey, as long as if motherfuckers come back telling me I got my ass whooped, I'm gonna have to that beat shit. It's the beat shit.
Yeah.
I think I told them like, don't make me prove that I ain't getting my ass whooped. And he was like, man, we ain't on that. And that was the end of it.
Yeah, man. I
I
feel
think I told
bad.
you something of that nature, like, it ain't gotta go no farther than this, my nigga.
Yeah, I feel bad because I'm like, man, this nigga just, you know what I'm saying? I was rocking the stage,
Rocking the
and
stage.
I was a little fat, overweight. I was like, bro, I was telling my fucking got stage. I said, damn, these motherfuckers fight. And I was like, I need to get my ass in shape. That's what I'm telling
Right.
myself. Like, I need to get my ass in shape because if I'm gonna be doing this, you know what I'm saying? Hell no, man. I felt bad and shit. It's like it's a lot of shit that happened in town that I was wrapped up in, and it was like bad blood, and I was like, damn, bro, this shit goofy as hell. You
Yeah,
know what
man,
I'm saying?
I really missed y'all after that, man, cause we was fucking with each other. But
Yeah,
I, like you said, you went to jail. That shit just made you change. That just made your life go in a different direction, man.
yeah,
That
man.
night seemed like you just changed up everything you was doing after that night. You know what I'm saying? How you?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cause I knew that I had to slow down, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
niggas in Peoria really didn't know me, but you
Right.
know, I seen some shit that you were saying, you was like, niggas don't even know I rap.
Right.
And that's how I be like, niggas don't even know I rap. They were like, Money G, they're like, yeah, the boy to be rapping, G Staff. They're like, who?
Right.
They like Money G. What that nigga don't be rapping like? They like I heard that nigga freestyling when he was a shorty, but that nigga y'all sound like he a rapper because that's all I promoted.
Right. It was G
You know what I'm
Staff.
saying?
Right.
Yeah. So that's what was
But
up.
I loved it, man. Y'all was putting a squeeze on my boy Cassian and them and shit. I
I
love
know,
that
man.
because you had a DVD too. I was selling it. Y'all had a D. I was like everything y'all was doing, we was cool, but you know, you know how it be with you Chicago niggas, man. Y'all get faces and just think y'all the baddest. The baddest. Ain't not worse than some most Chicago niggas around other. Y'all think y'all the baddest self. Cause actually my homie from Bloomington, cause the niggas was from Bloomington. They got my people from Bloomington calling. And I'm like, man, Ball and Money G is my people. It's like it ain't no way I'm finna be into with them. And like tell dude and them it's just a fucking fight. I don't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck about getting knocked out because I fight.
Right.
And the shit was just a Royal Rumble, you
Man, that
know?
shit was a fucking that shit was I don't know what the
Because
fuck
it
that
was
was.
three of us. It was only three of us fighting. Tad, I was hiding and shit. He didn't throw a punch. It was just me, Deontay, and Rick. And man, I loved it. I'm like, hey,
And
that's
then,
what I do.
yeah, but shit, that ain't what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be motherfucking. We was rocking the crowd. We was having a good time. Them niggas was just on some rowdy shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who the fuck they was. I know they was with my nigga, and we was just on bullshit. And I was like,
It taught me. See, God walked you through stuff because I had to go through that situation to avoid a lot of other situations.
mm-hmm,
Because at the end of the day, like I said, I don't give a fuck about fighting.
mm-hmm,
But when I got a bunch of people with me, it's my responsibility to make sure they get home safe.
yeah,
So it's like it just taught me how to move differently. You know what I'm saying? It's like
mm-hmm,
because my cousin stresses that I started it. Because he say at the end of the day, Beats, we never had to leave out that club. Fuck them niggas. He's like, why do we have to go out of there? We could have stayed in there, finished doing what we doing, or we could have even let a motherfucker call the police and get them niggas out of there. He like, you a businessman. So we were still young too. So, it was like in between the streets and
yeah.
doing straight business too, you
Hey,
know.
but you know what meant to be, because you know what I'm saying. We still came back full circle. Look at us now.
Look at us now. You know
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? If even if some foul shit comes, it's gonna come back around. That's why I was like, damn, I was fucking with short body and shit. And I said, you fucking with-" I'm like, boy. And then we kicked it and shit. He was like, yeah, man. And I'm like, yeah, I know
Yeah.
beats, man. I'm like, yeah, that's what's up.
That's my
So,
dude.
hey, so oh, you already said already. I
Well, we
was gonna
had to do that first part because what we did, we explaining to people, like you said, you can get around all that bullshit and not be sitting in jail looking like a fucking idiot with some
man,
motherfucking niggas for the rest of your life. You know
man,
what I'm saying?
man, that part. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
So, hey, man, so you dropped the album called Love to Hate.
Lord, I hate just a song, and
It's
I
a
say
song?
it's a song, and I say I love it when you hate me, and I
Mm,
really do, and I love it when you hate me because I know what it really is. Then
mm,
hate me, don't act like you love me, just hate me, so I know what it is, so I can
mm,
keep on working harder to make you hate me more.
mm. Yeah, because hate ain't nothing but it's all attention. Hate ain't nothing but the opposite of love, but you
Yeah,
still showing attention to him.
you still showing attention when you didn't have to say shit.
Mm,
You know,
yeah, yeah. So yeah, man. You got this song stuck in my head, bro. And I woke up cooking breakfast and shit about 5 in the morning, singing this shit. My wife like, man, what the fuck is you on, man? And I'm like, yeah, tell her I'll stop playing with the folks.
folks, this ain't no game. This ain't no
Yeah,
motherfucking
motherfucking
joke.
joke, man.
This how I'm living. I ain't disrespecting nobody. Shouts out to the Snap G and Shoke Body.
Hey. So look, so what made you come up with that, man?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't I used to have a time when I would work on concepts and stuff. Now the beat come on, whatever I feel like doing, I just do it. And I don't know what inspired it, but by the lyrics, I think I just get tired of people
Playing with the folks.
disrespecting these organizations that I saw people build up, right in the hoods of the one nationwide. For people to just disrespect the folks, the GDs, the BDs, the Vice Lords, the Stones, it's like, how can you think it's cool to just disrespect them after what they all did to become a force and to be what they is? So that's really how I came up with it, man. It
Yeah.
wouldn't even people might think it's game banging, but they ain't listening to the lyrics because I'm shouting
No,
out
I mean,
Stones and Vice Lords and all type of things. It's like, stop playing, man.
yeah, and it was raw because I feel what you're saying. Like, man, stop playing with the folk. At the same time, like, nigga, y'all doing videos. Like you say, y'all got dropping rakes in your handshakes. You
Yeah.
motherfucking y'all in all of y'all videos dropping the rakes and shit. It's like, bro, that's disrespectful to us. You don't see, you know what I'm saying? That's like us rapping. We know we thugging, we smoking, we drinking, whatever the fuck we doing, and they ripping Bibles up.
Right.
No,
Right.
no, we don't do no shit like that, man.
Right.
So don't do that shit to us, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I felt that shit, man. And I know it's all love, man. But at the same time, it's like they making it the new normal, but they don't look back like motherfuckers really got their life took behind this shit.
Right.
Motherfuckers really missing their families and shit, and niggas
Right.
really died behind this shit from disrespecting motherfuckers. So, they was never brought up on respect anyway. So
They
you know what I'm
wasn't.
saying? And so you know what I'm saying? They know, man, stop playing with the folks, man.
Yeah, man,
Straight up.
stop playing with the folks. This ain't no game. This ain't no motherfucking
Motherfucking
joke.
joke. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, when I heard that, as soon as it came up, I say, nigga, that's
and,
what I'm talking about.
and that's me on the album cover. That's 89. I'm like, what, 12? You know what I'm saying?
That
At the
nigga
NWA concert.
on the
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, so man, I know you linked up with a lot of motherfuckers, like, you know what I'm saying? You linked up with a lot of motherfucking heavy hitters though. I see you with Too Short. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I see you with
Okay.
motherfucking nigga. Who the fuck I don't see you with? Only one I ain't seen you with is motherfucking Obama.
Hey, I have Obama get elected into the Senate, man.
See,
So I didn't work for Obama, definitely.
see. So, is there anybody in the industry that you want to fuck with, that you want to work with?
Um, honestly, man, I like these up and coming cats, man. I like when I be at a open mic or something, and I see dudes and they just got the movement going together, and I'm like, wow. I know, and I wonder if these dudes could still be together in 5 years. Like that's why something like a G Staff was dope to me, because I
Mm-hmm.
saw y'all with the shirts. I saw y'all together like it be, because I know what this could be. Like I watched like Crucial Conflict take that and become stars. I watched Do or Die take that and become stars. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's just like I knew what y'all I know what that can become if people could just stick with it and be dedicated. So
Yeah.
that's what I like. I like to work with these up and coming dudes, man. I really don't even get no enjoyment out of working with these established cats.
I feel you, and when I was in Peoria, it was straight, but it was small and it was local, and I felt like a big fish in the pond, and I'm
Right,
like, man, I need to get out. So I first moved to Georgia, then
right,
niggas was like out of sight, out of mind. You know how this shit go.
right.
And then I moved to Minnesota, and we was fucking around, but niggas kind of like, when you kind of like when you link with some motherfuckers in a small town,
Mm-hmm.
and you motherfuckers don't want to move out the town. They in their comfort zone, so they like being in their comfort zone.
Right,
And I know you can't grow in your comfort zone, so I'm the type of motherfucker I like to move around. I'm from
right,
Chicago, but nigga, I was in Minnesota. I was in LA. Right now, I'm in Florida. Like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? I ain't nonstop. On time when I was locked up, bro, they was sending my ass to Joliet, Menard, Stateville,
Right,
all these different ass places. I'm like, bro, I want to move on my own terms.
right, exactly.
So, a lot of motherfuckers I was fucking with, they couldn't understand that. And I was a little bit older. So, you know what I'm saying? They was just like, damn, bro, you like fuck us. I'm like, nigga, never, nigga. I got G staff tatted on 3 or 4 times on my body, nigga.
Right,
I ain't left nothing, nigga.
right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you can pick
You
the
know what I'm saying?
ball back up and get to shoot anytime you want to, which you should.
Man,
I know you got it in you
you
because you
know
got a
me.
natural talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know. I know it's good.
I already know, man. Me and you gonna have to fuck around and do something.
Man,
You know what I'm
anytime.
saying? Straight up. Stop playing with the folks.
Stop playing.
But yeah, man, I just be trying to, I be trying to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get out of my comfort zone. Like I know I'm good with rapping and shit, but they used to tell me, I always tell people this. I'm like, you know, you don't know what the fuck you can do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, but you gotta sometimes if you do the same thing over and over and looking for new results, that's insanity. So, like, and
Yeah.
I ain't
Yeah.
crazy like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I might be wild, but I ain't crazy. So I moved around and shit. And I was thinking about, problems need to be solved. And I was like, man, a lot of motherfuckers used to say this about me, say that and shit. And I was like, man, I got books out. You feel me?
Oh.
I got motherfucking Hood by Choice. I got books
Oh
out.
man.
You know what I'm saying? I got motherfucking What Happens in the Dark.
Oh God.
And I got the self-discipline. This is my first book. You know what I'm saying? And then, Alicia Collins from Peoria and shit, she the one inspired me. And then from me, I inspired my brother Snoop, Charles Jackson. He wrote a book. And that's what it's all about. It's about inspiring people. I did a
You're inspiring me now.
yeah, on the real, and that's what we want to do. I want you to inspire people, and I inspire people. Like I just did a podcast with King Chrome and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I look up, I see you on the podcast. I say, man, that's what I'm talking about. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, because he always going live. That nigga funny as hell. I'm like, nigga, yeah, get your podcast up and shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
That's
That's
my
what we
man.
supposed to do. You know?
I like you say, it's about inspiring. So
Yeah, he inspired me to rap.
I
I used to come to his basement like, bro, man, my nigga Ball, he can rap. That nigga was
right,
like, man, I got a gang of motherfuckers on my shit, man. I'm trying to see. I'm like, fuck it.
right.
I'm like, I'm impatient. Well, come on, nigga. I took all my trap money, bought a house on motherfucking North End, built the
Right.
studio in the basement, and we
Right.
was in that bitch. And before you know it, we was rocking the stage. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
man. I always mess with everybody from the basement to the $1 million studios because I had my run. My cousin H dot did it. She was Larry Hoover's only artist on Ghetto Prisoner Records,
Mm,
and I was able to be moving around with her and part of that. And I really felt like I had made it, and I might have been an asshole to people. So like
mm,
when that folded, when the feds came in and shut it down, I'm right back in the neighborhood looking stupid. So like I got to humble. I learned how to humble myself before I was 18. So it's
right.
like now I don't care who I'm around. Everybody gets the same treatment. It's just your work ethic is what I'm judging people off of.
Mm,
So I'm not judging you off of your accolades. I'm judging you off of your work ethic of where you're trying to get to. So
mm.
that's really how I am with it.
Oh, yeah, that's dope. So who inspired you to start doing music in the first place?
Ooh wee. That made me tell my age. But
Oh man,
music wise, like
mm,
Sam Cooke is my cousin Pebbles was my cousin Pebbles' uncle. The
mm-hmm,
the the Dales was my uncle Larry was tight with them. My cousin Charles, well, he changed his name to Miles Gregory. He wrote like most of the Car Wash soundtrack and stuff for Rolls Royce, like Love Don't Live Here Anymore. So
mm,
my family was around the music business always.
mm,
And my dad was a DJ. And so one time I'm just sitting around and I'm hearing Curtis Blow, These Are the Breaks. I'm a
these
little kid.
are the
But I'm
breaks.
telling my brother, like, man, I could do that.
Mm,
I could do that if I wanted to do that. And I'm a little kid, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about 5'6". I remember this like yesterday. So my cousin Timo knew how to beatbox. Yeah, he beatboxing. Before I know it, I'm rapping. And
mm,
man, once my mom and dad got wind of it, I gotta give it to them, man. We was in the hood, but I don't feel we had to be in the hood. I think it was more so my mom wanted to be around my grandmama and her
mm,
and her family. But my dad had a good job, my mama had a good job. And once they saw I wanted to be a rapper, they bought me some equipment. They bought me
mm,
beat machines and all that. And man, I just got into it. And once Run DMC came out, I wanted to be like Run. Then once Easy E came out, I wanted to be like Easy E and wasn't no turning back. So now I'm
mm,
making tapes, me and my homie Snap G, because I'm putting stuff out because I got a studio. So now it's grown dudes coming over my house, want to make music with me and stuff. So I'm tied in. And when I got grown later, I tell my daddy about it. He say, man, I wasn't trying to spoil you. I got you that stuff because I knew it had you in the house. So when all
mm,
this stuff is going on and people trying to tell me you did this and did that, I'm like, use a damn lie. My son is right in the basement making music. And that's really how I just never turned back from that. So I have to
mm.
give my dad and my mom a lot of the credit because they the ones who put that push behind me and my whole family. It just became a mission that they all sent me out because
Mm.
my brother's a teacher, my sister's a teacher, my mama was a teacher, my other brother he went to college. He do engineering. They all
Mhm.
pushed for me to be a rapper though. It's
Oh
like
yeah.
they had no problem with it. Like I never had nothing forced on me. Like, man, you got to get a job doing this. Like, no, everybody pushed for me to be a rapper.
Oh, hey man, I like what you said, bro. I had to get my motherfucking my button and shit because I had to. You said, man, we was on a mission, and that's what the podcast called, Family on the Mission.
On a mission.
You know what I'm saying? So your family put you on the mission, and that's what's up. That's why you the person you is right now. So I gotta hit that. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, man, let people know that this is Family on the Mission
Family
podcast,
on a
and
mission.
that's why I had to have you on the podcast. So I was watching Kanye West documentary,
Right.
and that was dope because his mom heard him rapping, and she was his biggest fan, and she know all his lyrics and everything, and it's like
Mhm.
that's what it sounded like to me, like you was telling the documentary, like, man, even though my mom and my dad was trying to keep me in the crib, but shit, this is what they created.
Yeah, that's what they
You
created.
know what I'm saying? Because I could have been elsewhere. So,
Mhm.
like, what I'm saying, when I was in Chicago, back we had we had two radios. We had a little pink radio we was recording on next to the stereo. We was rapping between the box and shit. We
Right.
had it on tape. Man, and I always say that I'm like, man, if if I can turn back the hands of time, I would have bought a studio. I would have tried to learn about music earlier. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. So on that note, if you could talk to your 16-year-old self at the age you're at right now, what would you tell him?
Ooh, 16. Whew. If I could talk to the 16-year-old me, I would tell myself, you got nothing to prove to nobody.
Mm.
By the time I got that age, I wanted to be part of what was going on in the hood, because I always was part of it from a little kid.
Hmm.
But like I say, music was my thing. So I got derailed with the music, trying to be a gangster.
Mm.
And I didn't have to do that. So it got to the point, like, I never could turn my back on my homeboys I grew up with, because they was out there still holding the block down, holding the neighborhood down. And I was able to come through anytime, and I'm getting treated and getting respected and treated like an OG,
Mm.
because they wanted me to go be something. One of my homeboys just flat out told me, like, man, with the family you got, man, you ain't got no business being around us, dog.
Mm.
They would flat out tell me this. They wanted me to go make it in the music business. So far as, like, I would just tell the 16-year-old me, you don't gotta prove yourself to nobody, because I did a lot of stuff that could have took, like, I never went to the penitentiary. But I
Mm.
did a lot
Okay.
of stuff. I took a lot of chances that could have sent me there, whether it was just being on street shit or selling drugs or whatever. And it really ain't worth it at the end of the day, because I got homies that's just coming home now from when we were 16, or homies that ain't never getting out. Like,
Yeah.
that's why it took me for a while on the interview. One of my cousins, we trying to get him home now. They got his case back in court, so he telling me to do stuff. So it's like, that could have it could have easily went the other way for me, but God didn't want that for me. So it's like you say, it's about touching somebody. So
Mm-hmm.
I do stuff, so because I want somebody else to see that if you go hard with this, you can be what you want to be. Because I feel like I could have been one of the best rappers in the game. I could
Mm-hmm.
have been right there with Do or Die and all them, because I was there before them. I was
Mm-hmm.
part of that. Like, I remember Cole Hart was at the GD concert performing with
Mm-hmm.
JD Walker. Them niggas ain't GDs. They
Right.
vice lords. And they perform. I was around for all that as a kid.
Lost signal.
And my back,
Oh yeah, you back.
somebody was calling me. But I was blessed to learn the back end of the music business. Like I say, look what that did. That took me to Peoria and changed my life. By the time I met you, I'm just learning the back end of the music business, not the rap game, the music
Mm-hmm.
business. What I know how to do in the music business, I could do it forever. Like, I'm running into this problem with rappers I'm dealing with right now, this legends, but all you ever were was a rapper. So you don't know the music business. You can't do production. You didn't make connects. All you could do is rap. That ain't no good. You better
No,
go to Home Depot and get the job. You know what I'm
man.
saying? So it's like, people just gotta learn how to do more than being a rapper, because it's a
Mm-hmm.
music business. It ain't the rapper business.
Right. Yeah, hip hop, music, rap. It's like we got our own world, and you
Oh,
don't know nothing about the world. So how you gonna live in it?
Right.
So
How you
yeah,
gonna
you know
live
what I'm
in it?
saying. So yeah, and then we had to learn how to master our craft because a lot of us start rapping in high school and shit, rapping and beatboxing and doing little goofy shit, and
Right.
then you know what I'm saying, motherfucker, like, oh yeah, you cold, and I feel like that's how it be. And I've been all around the world, and I'm like, man, you know, I'm still linking up with people,
Right.
but a lot of people don't leave because they feel like if I leave, ain't nobody gonna know I rap,
Yeah.
nigga.
Man,
Nigga,
people just got to put it out. I know one of my biggest things. I never said this too, but I don't know why you bringing how you bringing so much out of me, right? One of the biggest things when I'm like, damn, I really did this from the basement. I'm over in the Dominican, and I'm recording with my Haitian homie, and this Dominican dude recording us. Nobody speak English but me and my Haitian homie, and I'm like, me and the engineer just understood everything though. I'm just like, man, music is just amazing. He
yeah,
telling me to do stuff. I don't know what he's saying, but I know exactly what he's saying just because I know, like, man, I need to put an overdub right here, do a so and so. And I'm
yeah.
like, man, I'm really in the studio in another country working, making music with people who can't even speak English. That's when I was just like, man, I really got here from picking up the mic in the basement, you know? It's like that
Hmm.
that's amazing to me.
Yeah, and it's crazy because the thing that you learn, it lasts forever.
Forever.
You know what I'm saying? So you learn how to rap, man. You can't unlearn it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I say, man, I put the mic down for a minute, but I still have my shit set up. I'm still doing something. I'm still touching on people that's doing music. I'm still doing something in the world, in the hip
Right.
hop community. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
yeah, it ain't nothing for me to jump back on the mic or do something else. No, so that's easy for me. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But stepping out of my comfort zone, stepping out of my element, doing podcasts, doing books, you know what I'm saying? That's something different for me.
Yeah,
But yeah, man.
that's dope that you understand it. That's why it ain't no way you or anybody else could ask me to be on their podcast or something and I don't participate. Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, you found you a lane. And
Yeah.
that's what I'm about, helping build avenues. I just want to help build other people up. Cause I'm gonna do the podcast thing when I got time. I just was recently just working exclusively trying to push an artist. So it took a lot of my time, but I'm finna get into the podcast thing.
Yeah, man. And you know what I'm saying? Definitely have me on your show, man.
Man, I got to,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
I
So,
got
man,
to.
you know, I usually do this for an hour. We already at 42. I feel like we just started. God
Man,
damn, man. I ain't
ain't
even
that,
asked you the questions I got down for you, bro.
well,
God
I'll
damn.
be quick on the questions, man, because
All right.
I
So,
can talk, man. So
oh
I'll be
man,
quick
that's
on the
it's all
questions.
good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, I wanna ask you a question, man, because you know what I'm saying. I used to smoke a lot of weed. Smoke a lot of weed. You
Right.
know what I'm saying. I chilled out. So, what's the difference between a weed head and a crack head?
I don't see no difference. Any type of head. Once you go coke head, weed head, pill head. Cause see, I was just talking about this to somebody. See, to me, do whatever drug it is you like.
Right.
But it becomes a problem when you mess with something that alters your perception
Mm-hmm.
and it's in your bank account.
Yeah.
So it's like anything that you become an addict of, that's it's just a problem. I don't care if you're overeating too, if you buy too much, if you're addicted to crab legs and you just
Yeah.
blowing money on it, like
Right.
man,
So yeah, too much of anything is dangerous.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, you know, and you know, I backed off a little bit. No, not because I'm on parole or probation or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like man, you know, you see the little grades. I just feel like, man, sometimes I gotta do something different. I see you trying to hide your shit, but man, you
Oh no, man, I ain't got
embrace
no
that
problems
shit.
because I got mine. I ain't got them problems you
Embrace
got.
that shit.
I got mine. I got no problem with mine. I say I'm just
Yeah.
representing for K Slade, baby.
Yeah.
The drummer king, my nigga.
All right, so um Man, condolences to your son, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, thank you,
That was
thank you, man.
man, that was hurtful, bro. Cause you know, I follow you and I'm like, damn, Beats. I'm like, man, you going through it. I can't even fathom how they feel, bro. So yeah,
Man,
my condolence.
one thing I could say to the world, and I can't downplay it. I didn't like it, but I accept it because I really I'm not religious, but I am real spiritual. I'm extra spiritual, and I know it's a God. And it's
Mm-hmm,
like I understand that none of us can stay here forever. So
mm-hmm,
for whatever reason, my son had to leave and go help up there in heaven. I can't stop that, and I didn't want to stop it. But you
mm-hmm,
know, like I like to tell people, I just made 92,000 a couple days ago, and when stuff like that happen, I know that's my son up there pulling the strings and different stuff. So it's like I, it just gives me reason to go harder, man. Because it's like I feel like I went out. My son went out on top, and what I mean by that is I can go back and look at his Facebook messages. I
mm-hmm,
can um I can listen to his music, just different stuff like that, and it's just like he just became immortal. He gonna live forever as far as I'm concerned, because it's like we had nothing but good times, and it teaches me how to appreciate people and not appreciate the snakes. Because it's
mm,
like, to me, my son was an angel on earth the whole time, and I didn't realize it. It's like
mm,
the boy never raised his voice at me, not one time. I don't care what I could tell my son to do, he was gonna do it. When I wasn't around, he always looked out for his sisters, his grandma, whatever. And it's just like he respected his mama so much. His mama couldn't do nothing wrong. Like it was a time I wasn't even talking to his mama at all. But he just let me know, like, hey nigga, that's my mama. And it's
mm,
just like it's like you just really know what you have. You never miss what you have until it's gone. And my mama used to
mm-hmm.
say that all the time too. And she was right. So that's why like I go hard for all my friends because I appreciate people who show me that. Like don't just say we brothers and you don't do brother stuff. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But it's people like Short Body. Me and Short Body been jamming for like, I don't know, about 3, 4 years. But he like one of my 40, 30 year dudes though. Just
Mm-hmm.
because of the stuff we do make us family. Not no bloodline or how long I've been knowing you. The stuff
Mm-hmm.
we do for each other. And that's what people gotta understand. So yeah, when it comes to my son, I can't sit around crying and being sad all the time. Cause he wouldn't want that. You know, it's like
Yeah.
his funeral was a comedy show, man. Because I
Mm,
got up there, I'm like, I'm gonna have everybody happy. I wasn't finna have him in no suit and none. I have no
mm-hmm.
old man funeral. I put him
Mm,
in a Gucci jogging suit and all that stuff. Cause that's what he was. That's how he
right.
rode. You know what I'm saying? It's a young
Mm-hmm.
dude. So you know. So yeah, my prince is gone, but I'm not upset about it, man.
Nah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hey man, go ahead and shout out his name, his music, so people can find out what they want to check out some of his music, man.
Yeah, he Bogus Beezy. So y'all check out Bogus Beezy. Just type in Bogus Beezy. He gonna come up, and I'm finna drop a couple more albums on him. I just put out an EP of some of his stuff from when he was like 16.
Mm,
He was 24 when he died. He got music and stuff, and I'm finna drop all of it.
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. And I'm definitely gonna support it, man. That's what's
Man,
up, man.
appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. So let me see. Let me see. You said we talk about anything. We got about 10 minutes,
Anything,
man. You
man.
know what I'm
I don't
saying?
care.
Okay.
You got me, man. And I was late. You got me, man.
Yeah, man.
Just ask me about the crunchy black stuff. Go ahead, man. I know you want to.
Oh no, you
You
know,
just go ahead, man. Come on, man. Come on. Let's get to it.
I got
Let's
it.
go.
Hey, hey, man. You know, I wasn't gonna get on the topic because I ain't want to get on it, man. You know what I'm
Just go
saying? But
ahead, man. This
you know what I'm
this is
saying?
me, dog. This is me,
Hey,
man.
fuck it. We gonna turn up. We gonna turn up.
We're gonna turn up, man.
Hey, so You know what I'm saying? Y'all been jam real tight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a couple songs together and shit, man. That's like your
Oh,
bro, man.
we got a lot of songs together,
I
dog.
know,
I
you
got
know, and I
that I
remember
ain't
when you,
released. A lot of
yeah,
songs.
I remember you brought him down to the P, telling
Yeah.
motherfuckers, man, he can jump on y'all shit and woo. And I was like, oh, my man doing big things.
Mm.
But I came in the other day on the live in the middle of it and shit, and I was like, oh yeah, they talking shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm listening to it, and then you started going in. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? What's going on? So man, tell me a little bit about that.
Man, great. Hey, great guy. He's a great guy. Great guy.
Mm-hmm.
Great guy. Move how I want to move. Great guy. The problem came in when it was time to split the money. That's when
Mm,
he's a bad guy.
mm.
When it's time to split the money, you don't want to pay me. When it's time to do the publishing, you want to cheat me on the publishing. And it's like
So a bad paymaster.
bad paymaster. And it's like, it ain't no way you can have my best interest in hand when you're trying to. I'm not a little kid. I
Mm-hmm.
got a family to take care of, dog. So when you're trying to keep all the money, it ain't no way you can make that sound right with me. Ain't no way we could be cool after that, you know. Now I did try and say faith, and make and do a live telling them like, hey man, you need to call me instead of going to the internet talking about me, dog. Just need to
Mm.
call me. We rush, get back. But I knew I wasn't gonna work with him no more, and he knew that. But that don't mean we can't be cordial because we got a
Right.
lot of the same friends. And he just left stuff up saying I'm a thief and all that. And it's like, hey man, my reputation is how I make my money. So I
Mm.
can't let you mess with my livelihood. So you had a whole 24 hours. Now I gotta spank you. Now I gotta talk about how I really blocked you because you had me around an underage girl trying to make me take her across state lines. I gotta talk about that now. I'm gonna talk about you can't read. I'm gonna talk about how you don't take showers, how you're a crook. Because I want to make it where we never can be friends again. Because when I did that with people, like I said, when God is trying to get me away from somebody, I'm gonna get away from them now. Because when I didn't listen, they slammed the cell door on me, and now I gotta fight this Fed case. So yeah, man,
Mm.
I'm done with them, dog. I'm
Oh
done with them.
man, so man, tell me about the Fed case, man. What the hell you want? First of all, the other day you said I was gonna write a post about you, but I know you couldn't read it. I said, this nigga tripping, man. I said, man, what the fuck, country black? And I'm like, man,
I know he can read it. Hey, oh, trust me, he want to make a live talking about me, but his teeth is out.
ah,
So he know if you make a live without your teeth in, I'm just gonna make it worse. Anybody who know me will tell you all me and my family ever did, stone cold gangsters, but will sit and joke and play all day. Talk about you like a dog. My mama gonna talk about you like a dog. That's what we do. So like, why would you mess with a dude who you know will talk about you like a dog? I don't think he thought I would go this far, but the thing is, he do this to people all the time.
right.
Block them on, block them on everything. People who look out for them, treat them like dogs, but you are you they you they lifeline to the music industry. So they put up with your stuff and let you get away with this.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what, Junior, you're not that to me. So now I'm putting your ass out there, and I know he just can't believe it. He gonna act like he don't care, but his snagger too fast care. So
Hey, I said, oh man, I say, man, I'm like, y'all got some good music together, man.
yeah, I'm
I
putting
don't
out.
know.
See, all the stuff we did, that's done. I just ain't doing nothing else with him no more. That's it. That like I could easily be calling the big blogs and stuff and going to them, but I ain't trying to do that. It's just the fact of people like you, people that know me. It's no way I can have you thinking I'm a crook or a thief when you know
Right.
what I went through to build my brand. So
Yeah.
people might look at it like, oh, why are you doing that to Crunchy? Is he cloud chasing? No, I'm protecting my brand. because all this man had to do was take down that post talking about me. And I want to put up the album cover, Return of the Tiefest and all that stuff. He did that to himself. Like, man, I'm nothing to fuck with, nigga. I'm gonna beat you, nigga. Like, I don't know if I went hard against niggas going hard against him, what did he think I'm gonna do if a motherfucker try and go hard against me? You know what I'm
See,
saying?
and and that's crazy because that's how it be. Like where we from,
Where we
I'm
from?
I'm from the south side. So, what I'm saying? Same with Akassian. Like he was a good dude. And he
That's my
helped me
man.
out. He helped me out with the music and shit a lot. Like he
Right.
put me on some game and shit. And we was cool and shit. I fucked with your brother and shit. We was cool. But he did some shit that kind of triggered me off. And it wasn't like I wanted to fight him and hurt him and nothing like that.
Right.
But I kind of jumped off because that's where I was getting my beats from. And then he was like, "Man, fuck you! You ain't giving you no beats." And I was like, "Man, what the fuck? Man, you tripping about some bullshit,
Oh,
nigga?"
I was making beats.
Yeah. He was giving me some little. I told you we had just started, so he was giving me like instrumentals, like showing me what the instrumentals at
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah.
all this. And I was
Okay.
like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit!" And he was telling me like, "Nigga, your music sound whack. You need some motherfucking monitors. You need to get a motherfucking this program and this." Because I was on some damn near
Right.
recording on tapes, so he helped me out a lot.
Right.
He like, "Man, I play this shit in a big ass crowd. This shit sound bullshit. Bro, you
Right.
gotta tighten up." So he helped me out a lot, man. You know, but it's just like Country Black. Like he thought that wasn't go. He pushed buttons and he thought he didn't know I was gonna come back that hard. And
Right.
so I felt bad because what I'm saying, sometimes we go so hard we make a motherfucker want to snap.
Oh yeah. But trust me. I ain't gonna feel bad about it. Cause
You
see,
know what I'm saying?
this what he forgets. This what people look at. People look at beats and see like the next level of me. They see the old man beats.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I can't even fight.
Yeah.
But I still got that mindset like I'm on 55th and Bishop with
Mm-hmm.
rocks in my mouth.
Yeah.
So it's like I done seen every type of slime ball it is. So why am I gonna keep you around me when you're showing me you a slime ball and a snake? And if you would act like this with me over little money, what will you do for petty money? You've been and came in my house and did something to me to rob me and send somebody at me. So it's like people like that, I just cut them off, man, and I don't look back. And him,
Yeah.
you should have just took that post down talking about me, and I never would have spoke on you, man. But you did. Now it's there. Now I'm gonna stop talking about you. Now I feel like talking about you, and that's really the only way it's gonna go. So
God damn.
unfortunately for him, I've been sitting around not busy.
Oh, the nigga say I ain't had no time last week, but I got time today, nigga.
I got time. I'm gonna
Oh,
put something up about him when I get off with this, just because you know. Fuck that nigga,
Oh shit. Hey, so my next question is, man, what kind of advice you can give to the young generation?
Just the young people, period, or
Yeah,
to the
just
music.
the young grown motherfucker got kids with kids.
Man, I'm gonna say this to everybody: strive to own you some property,
Mm.
cause ain't no better feeling than owning your own stuff. Like I don't rent nothing, and that's a mind state that my mom and dad always had anyway. It's like ain't nothing better than owning your own stuff. Cause like when I leave this world, my kids and my family is gonna have plenty of shit to fight over that I created out here. You know, and like I said, I started from the basement. I did DVDs, drugs, whatever I had to do. But when I leave this world, I'm leaving something behind for my people to. I don't care if all my kids get $500 a piece. At least they can say, man, that they might take that 500 and turn it into 5 million. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just about owning something. Ain't none like being comfortable having your own stuff. And because you know, you could be a rapper who had Grammys, even won an Oscar, and end up sleeping on couches and sleeping on floors. because you didn't get nothing to you that you own. You know, and a lot of people just get ahead of themselves. I know people get $200,000 and now they broke. But guess what they
Mm-hmm.
did? They went and bought a house, but they forgot you got to pay taxes on this house every year. Nobody taught them that. So you got to do stuff that's in your means and makes sense. But young people, get you some property. I love these young dudes right now because they fearless. They got the nerve to be riding downtown, whites and blacks standing side by side, tearing Minnesota up. I just couldn't believe nothing like that. So this new generation, y'all really got a chance to be powerful, but just own you something, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you definitely get you some property, man. Get you some land, a
Yeah,
dog house, nigga. I don't care what you own.
get you something.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let me see. Oh yeah, where can they find your music at, man? You know what I'm saying? Tell
Man,
people where
you
they
can
can
you
find your
can
music.
you can literally go anywhere and type in Uncle Beats, and you're gonna see a good looking brown skinned fella with a fat belly and probably a buck 50 on or Uncle Beats hat or a Gucci hat. It's gonna be me. So let's do it.
Yeah, man. Speaking of the buck 50s, man, I know it's been an hour, but hold on though. Hey, cause when I came down to Peoria, you know what I'm saying? I was rocking them buck 50s
It was.
everywhere, and everybody was like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah.
So, once you explain to the people, man, what is a buck 50?
Well, see, I'm gonna really break this buck 50 down because even people who wear buck 50s don't even know what a buck 50 is.
Woo!
Okay. Now, this all started at a store called Briars
Mm,
in Jewtown. Now, at first, they were taking the starter hats and putting snakeskin on them.
mm,
They was putting snakeskin all across the bib, snakeskin right there on the button, snakeskin buckle on the back. So I guess one day somebody came up with an idea to make these dumbass wings and put a big ass rhinestone in the middle of it. And they were charging $180 for those hats. And people like, wow, people getting them. Like you wasn't getting money if you didn't have one of them hats.
mm-hmm.
So the way the buck 50 would come about, we had a place called 63rd and Halsted, and we had on Madison, they had a guy making them, and he was selling his for, they were selling theirs for. Am I back on?
Yep, you back on.
They, they were selling theirs for $150, and the $150 stick because the West Side rappers is rapping about them too. The snipers, all them, and the buck 50 stuck. But really, they don't even cost a buck 50 right now. They cost $200. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that's where the name buck 50 comes from with them hats. But it originated at Briars in Jewtown. But hey, now I wear the fake ones for $40, so I
So you know what I'm saying? Hey, on the real, because I was like, I say, man, my homie, he down in Mississippi, and I'm down here in Florida. He like, bro, we should come with the buck 50s. I
don't.
say, boy, I ain't finna pay $200 to sweat my motherfucking head out.
Yeah, yeah,
You
I'm
know,
never doing that.
you
I
know,
go get them for $50 now, 40, $50
yeah, you know what
on
I'm saying?
51st and Hosted.
On the real, I'm like, man, I ain't paying $200 to sweat them out in one day. I'm cool. But yeah, man. So man, yeah, I appreciate you coming on, man. You know what I'm saying? Anything else you want to chop it up that I ain't touch on and shit? You know what I'm saying? I know you've been all over the place. I ain't want to talk about the, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Blackout.
Hey man, I
All
wasn't
right.
gonna do an interview with you and not keep it real. See, when I'm done with the real, they're gonna always get the real, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
well, because dealing with the fake ain't nothing but a mistake, you know. So
Ooh.
I just can't do it. I just want to say, man, everybody just getting in the record business, ready to be the next Baby and Slim or the next Master P or whatever. Just make sure Just make sure,
Yeah, pretty good.
y'all get the paperwork straight, man.
Mm.
Because paperwork takes the fun out of making the music. So just do the paperwork in the beginning, and it'll be the habit. You know, like if y'all saying y'all starting a company, write down what everybody expect and roll with that, man. But just do y'all paperwork, man, because you could blow up overnight, man. You could blow up overnight. Do y'all paperwork. Rest in peace to K Slay. And you know, I'm happy to be here, man.
All right, that's your boy, my boy, Uncle Beats, and he don't make beats. He say them lines in the street. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
that's beats it in your ass, not the vegetable. You rather
Oh,
wrestle with a lion than to test me, hoe.
so yeah, I done forgot to ask you another question,
What's the,
man.
what's the,
When you first started rapping, you say your boy was beatboxing. Do you remember your first rap?
uh, fuck yeah. Well, I remember the first rap that I was like going with that me and my homies was getting on the train making money with.
Man, go and spit that
I'm gonna
shit.
try to break it down and just let you know it's about living life and how life go. I remember when people took the time to vote. Now the only thing to some is dope. I see drugs is rolling a stroke, taking out those bombs on the street without no help. No, let me tell you a story about my friend named Jack and how he got addicted to crack. This story is true. I'm willing to bet that it all started out from a cigarette. From this to that, from weed to cocaine, tumbling in your heart, messing with your brain. I do that all day, man. I used to get on
Hey,
the L and get paid off that, man.
so how old was you when you was spitting that?
Like 10.
Damn.
Yeah, like 10. You know, that's for that gangster shit came and took over.
Yeah, yeah, on the real.
Yeah, I went from saying fuck crack to you see a fat ass rock, you know, Beast G made it to sit over there, I sprayed it. Cause them punk ass niggas wanna play. I can't play the over rock spots today, although I have in the past. Beast G ride by, put the 9 on your bitch ass, smoking food for spots. So me and my niggas can set up shop. Motherfucker cop. They know we're like the ghetto boys and can't be stopped. That's like 90.
Right. Damn. You cut out?
Am I back
Yeah.
on?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
said that's back in the 90s, huh?
That's 90. The other shit I did for you, probably like 87, 88.
Damn.
Then by like fifth grade, I'm on some gangster shit now. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
you out here,
Yeah.
you telling your age, huh?
Hey, I don't give a fuck, man. They still like me. Both of my
Hey.
girlfriends, both of my girlfriends gonna like me regardless, man.
Boy, you crazy, man. Well, man, I appreciate you having you on, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna waste too much of your time, bro. But yeah,
Man,
man, this, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming in for this hour. This, I
hey
call
man,
this an hour of power, man. I can't hear you.
am I back?
Yep, you back. That's why I
No,
say I know your hotline blinging,
I
man. I
know.
didn't hope I no, so that's why I do it just for an hour because I know your
Hey
hotline gonna
man,
be blinging.
number good, man. We gotta do it again anytime. Let me know, brother.
All right, for sure, man.
Hey, if you're trying to work, holler at me. Real easy.
Yeah, how they gonna get up with you?
Man, Uncle Beats everywhere, even on Facebook. You type up Uncle Beats, it'll get you to me. You're
Okay,
gonna see a
okay.
handsome fella standing there, that's me. Let's go.
That's what's up.
And
Or should I
stop
be
bringing
hitting
your
you up?
girlfriend to the studio. I can't be responsible for that type of shit. Let's get
Ooh-wee.
it. Let's get it.
All right, G, man. I appreciate you, bro. All
Good family.
right. Yeah, what's up? This your boy Monty G back at it again. You know what I'm saying? We just had the special guest Beats, you know what I'm saying? And he said, holla at your boy, you trying to make some more make something shake. So this your boy Monty G at the Fan Mission Podcast, and we out. G staff.